We will certainly announce a final date at some point, and we will continue the End of the Road tour. I think it's August 18th we start again, and we will visit all our friends around the world that we haven't seen and do the greatest show we've done. That's not just coming from the fans, that's coming from critics. It's an amazing, amazing show and an amazing way to, I think, raise the bar and make our fans proud to have been with us. And I don't care whether it's your 100th concert, KISS concert, or your first. The fact that you're there, we want to dazzle you and show gratitude. We've tried to make sure that we cover all bases in terms of making sure that we represent all the eras of the band that have been most popular, and also make sure that we leave it all on the stage every night. In other words, when we leave, we're done. We've given it our all. And to that end, we've made sure that we're more than well-rehearsed and more than fit, and that we really spared no expense in terms of the show and bringing it to a new level of state of the art. So it's beautiful and it's bombastic. I think in a way, I would probably say Kiss Alive, because up until then, we had good songs, but we didn't have anything that reflected the event of being at a KISS concert and the chemistry between the members and the chemistry with the audience. So Kiss Alive was very, very important because I think it launched us. The first three albums didn't. Kiss Alive was really the start of that trajectory that took us to becoming an international, sensation, rock band, phenomenon, whatever you want to call it. The biopic will be directed by Joachim Ronen, who directed Maleficent 2 and the last two Pirates of the Caribbean. And it will feature, actors playing us. And it should be great. I'm looking forward to it probably as much as everyone else is. No, they haven't started casting yet. And honestly, I've had to start doing some research to familiarize myself with some of the actors that are age appropriate, because for whatever reason, when you say to somebody, well, who would play you? People go, well, it would be Brad Pitt, or it would be this one or that one. And you go, wait a minute, they're 50 or 60 years old. They're not going to play a 20-year-old. So it's a different crop and a different group of actors that are going to be involved in this. So I'm just really boning up, getting familiar with some of the actors that are out there. And really, ultimately, I would leave it up to the casting people. I think that recasting KISS or KISS 2.0 is not what we have ever talked about. Can KISS continue? I have a fly here that had I known about earlier, I would have killed it. In terms of KISS 2.0 or whatever some people call it, no. Can KISS continue, and can it evolve without us in it? Well, yeah, because it's already 50% there. In other words, there was a time where people said, well, it could only be the original four. Well, then it was, well, it can only be the original three. Well, things move on and circumstances change. So um, uh, could I see KISS evolving with different personnel? Yeah. As big a fan as I am of what I do, and I think I'm damn good, there's other people around who could pick up the torch and bring something to the philosophy and to the live show and to the music. So um, it would be KISS. It wouldn't be KISS 2.0. If it were to happen, yeah, it would be really just a continuation of the philosophy that we've always had, and that's that KISS is bigger than any member. That's the plan. It's just a matter of when. But just yesterday we were talking about Europe. So Soul Station is a amazing band live, and the chemistry with the audience is phenomenal. So would I like to, and will we? That's the plan. Well, maybe at some point, but right now that cookbook would be very thin. You know, um, uh, if I were to collaborate with some of my friends who are chefs and whatever, I'd love to do a cookbook at some point. You know, it's a lot of fun and very gratifying to sit and eat something that you made that's actually good. You know, uh, I think at some point most of us have cooked something and gone, well, that's awful. But when you cook something and go, wow, if I got this in a restaurant, I'd go back to that restaurant. That's good. So would I love to do a cookbook? Yeah. Right now it wouldn't have many pages, so I'm going to wait a little while. Well, certainly when it started, it was very frightening because no one had any idea of how you would contract the virus, and there was so much unknown about it. Literally, I stayed home for 3 months and didn't leave the house. Um, I think that most importantly, we have to remember the devastation that many people died, many people lost businesses, have lingering health effects. So I have to say that I'm grateful that I've come out of this unscathed, my family also. And hopefully the thing that will come out of this is that people realize how much they need each other, and that the key to survival and sanity is unity, people supporting each other when they are in need, and someone being there to help. So I think out of a bad situation, I'm hoping that people have been brought closer together. Um, no, it's more we just decided to tear down our house and start again. You know, that's in some form or another what life is about, I think. Um, Finding new beginnings. So that's really all it is. I say that's all it is. It's a another home.